Okay. Just waiting for this to show up in Twitch. So I don't have much in the tank tonight, but I'm gonna do a little run here. Man, there's been some weirdness. So oh, maybe it's because we're in the bank. It's an odd mini map. How do I explain this? So GeForce driver kind of screwed with me there. I logged in and things were all wonky. Okay, so nothing here. Let's look in the mail. I got 37 gold. Nice. I might be able to just open all of these. Yep. Some database error messages. So 37 to 51. So it's a little over 14 gold. Just over. Okay, so I think what I'm after today is more oily blackmouth, a stack of strangle kelp, maybe to sell, and then, ooh, I could even put some free action potions up right now. But that's my end goal, is just to put up some more free action potions as well. I'd like to get a rend if I could too, but it's not too important if I'm just going to go to Ratchet and burn it. Okay, let's see here. What happened there? I'm hoping that I worked out the issues with the volume, mic volume. Input levels were a bit low. I forgot. I'm going to just see what the going rate is right now. I don't know if I like this hoodie. It's a bit thick. It makes the headphone seal a bit too much. Kind of feels like my ears are plugged. Maybe like that? It's not any better. I don't know. Okay. So looks like the going rate is 98, 77. So I'm going to go 97, 79. Oh, there's that rend I was talking about. Okay, so what I actually might do is what the hell? Okay, what I might do is unboon and then boon again and just hang on to that. Because I'd like to just have it when I log in next time. That's how I like to waste money. What do these go for anyway? 109. I'll just grab a couple more. It's so weird because I know these cost a gold, so they're making 9 silver on it. I'm like, why would you bother? But I guess it's just an easy go to the spot and buy a few stacks. Oh. And I'm thankful they do that. Oh, I forgot to get it. So yeah, I'm hoping that I will have the motivation to grind one of these nights, like maybe Thursday or late night on Friday. And once again, I'm all the way to the end of the level with
what are you looking for?
What do you call it? Vested XP, so that always makes it go pretty fast. haven't had much of a chance to be on this week, but that's actually good for me because I've been doing other things, some readings, some exercising, and chores. The stuff that we're supposed to be doing when we're playing WoW. That's what I've been doing this week. Okay. Oh, and actually, I've played a couple of short sessions on my other tunes, I guess you could say. So Boomer Roar's over here now at level 21, and I just took him on a herb run because he was over in Silver Pine, and then grabbed a screenshot from this guy and set up my other druid's bar to match this as much as possible. He doesn't have a bunch of these spells, but the ones he has all match now, so I can play the same keybinds on both because they had a few differences. And then I also finally finished up with an ongoing like 2-week long thing with back and forth messages with GMs, and they gave me back the 50 gold that Ginny sent this guy when before I transferred him because it was kind of stuck in limbo. So she's got that now. So I'm going to probably move her over here soon. I was just trying to sell the white kittens that she has because the price for them here is crap, but you can get quite a bit on Doomhell. But I might get a little impatient with that and just move her anyway. And if I do that, well, whether I do or not, I also bought some big iron fishing poles, which are really expensive here, and they're cheaper there, so I mean I could at least balance it out. But I'd like to get that on this guy. It's not super important, I can't remember it. It adds another plus something, and it's more damage if you end up having to fight with it as a melee weapon. Melee weapon. Doesn't look like there's any pools right now. Oh no. I didn't see that from the air, so it might have just appeared. I'm not too sure, but I'm happy to see it. Yeah, for some reason, GeForce Experience, I think it's downloaded through the drivers for this video card. It flipped my monitors. Like I got 2 monitors and it flipped which one was 1 and which one was 2, and I didn't realize till I came in game. And I couldn't access stuff on my left-hand monitor that the camera's sitting on. All the stuff on the action bar wasn't there. I was like, what's going on? So I had to like log out and figure all that out. I was wondering about this one, if it would be gray now, and it is. I'm just going to get rid of it, I think. Hezrol's gone too, right? That's what I got for waiting too long, but that was one of those quests on Dreamscythe that people kept mentioning they were dying on it, and I could see that because it's like, it's a centaur. He's a, like, you know, like a Baron's World boss, nothing too crazy, but he's got a couple of escorts with him, and then there's plenty of other centaurs around there. that can get drawn into it, and I think raptors too. So it's really one of those like, you better have someone with you, and even then you gotta get lucky. But anyways, never did it. I mean, I went there once, but it just looked so sketchy. It's one thing about playing a lot of solo WoW and vanilla is that I figured out kind of like way back then already which quests are going to kill you if you try to do it alone. So escort quests, like that's not what I meant by Hezro. He has escorts with him, but like any quest where you have to escort somebody, you're always going to get hit at some point by 2 or 3 ads at once. So you got to have a really good strategy for dealing with that, or you don't care about dying, or both, or do it with a crew, or at least one person, like a healer with you, or whatever. And then also like that is anything that is in a cave. I mean, caves you can pick your way in usually, but they usually also respawn before you get out of there. So, and then like not only caves, but anything that acts like a cave. So a tower, same thing. Once you climb to the top, they're going to respawn behind you, or a tunnel. And sometimes even just things that are like fortresses or valleys. The same kind of idea. That was the deal with this one too. It was easy enough to pick off all the sort of random guards around the opening, but getting into these bosses and not bosses, but they're just named NPCs, I guess you call them, and they always had what's the word I'm looking for? Like when you pull them, they always pull something else with them. Chain pull. They always chain pull. And the one I tried, the chain pull had stun, so it was just got really ugly and hardcore. I see like certain classes tend to be able to deal with that stuff really well. For some reason, with my ability and this class, it's kind of a little too sketchy usually. Okay. So what do we got here? Still need quite a bit more. There's debris. I think this is this. Maybe not quite yet. There's a spot here where there's usually like 3 fishing spawns all in a row. Yeah, not this, but a little farther down. Almost every time that I stream, I get someone coming in here telling me to go get us viewers on streamboo.com in brackets remove the space. I guess it's a business. I guess some streamers use that. Doesn't Twitch like ban you for stuff like that or what? No comment. The other weird part about that to me is it's always the exact same, like, copy-paste message with the little details change. So I don't know if it's someone, if it's just one person or multiple people, if they have to keep changing identities. It's weird stuff. I mean, it's one step less annoying than the graphic artist, but I just can't imagine it actually benefiting you to do that. Oh, okay. I guess I'll fight you. Freaks me out a little bit when I shift my focus off the breath bar for a while and then all of a sudden remember, like, oh yeah, I'm about to drown. Okay, so here's the, yeah, there's the beach with the triplet. The only problem with these is, like, it's kind of rare, at least on this server, to actually fish all three of them, because usually by the time that I'm, in fact, I'm even going to just go for them, because it's more important right now. But yeah, usually by the time I'm done fishing one of them, someone else has come along. This weird thing where my collecting add-on, it used to put like white rings in the mini-map. And it suddenly stopped, and I don't really know why. And I was playing around with it on Boomeror, and the only way I could get it to do that was if it added them with colors, which I've seen before when I'm flying, but it's not the default. It didn't used to be. Anyway, I thought that fixing it on him would fix it on this guy too, but apparently not. Ooh, I'm actually starting to get into range now of what I wanted. Not quite, but close. I think that thing will aggro if you hit it accidentally. It's like a moving school of fish or something. Hey, so far so good. Kind of have this personal rule. It doesn't apply during Stranglethorn Fishing Extravaganza. Like at Matt, you just gotta go for it. It's competition. Speed is of the essence, but usually, like if I'm fishing this school and someone else comes up and starts fishing this one, I won't go over and join them because that always annoys me when people do it to me. Just let them have it. I mean, there could be exceptions to the rule. If they're obnoxious, especially obnoxious from the other faction, whatever. Like if an obnoxious alliance started taunting me and stuff and messing around like that, then I would totally go fish his school. Or her, but it's more likely a him. Most of the time, that's kind of stuff. That actually reminded me of a really funny one. I was playing at one point on a 19 Twink. I don't know exactly where he was in the progress, but I'm gonna guess he was probably 19. And I had him in, this was, I guess, during Burning Crusade, because I had him over in the Outlands. Even in a zone he probably shouldn't have been in. And I was fishing in this river, and like a high level horde player, I was Alliance 19 Twink, mage, and a horde player came and flagged himself PvP and then stood in the fishing in the school. Like he was trying to like trick me into clicking him by accident so he could kill me. That one was just kind of funny because it was so stupid. I mean, it sounds stupid, but I'm sure people fall for that sometimes. Especially if you do it quick. I'm gonna grab this Briarthorn while I can. I hope there's a Swift Thistle or two in there. I got a ring in there last night. Dropped your pants. Okay, anyone who knows what that was about laughed, I'm guessing, and if you have no idea, go search on YouTube. Wow, dropped your pants. It should be like Hillbilly or Hicks, something like that, to do with WoW. have a better idea. Oh, apparently I can't activate that thing. It's not an animal. My mistake. Okay, now I kind of want to watch that later. I mean, it's a little bit of a time sink, but got a lot of laughs out of it back in the day. Let's see. WoW dropped your pants. Oh, okay. So it's called Nerd Confusion 3, The Ring. I thought it said something like to do with hillbillies, but that's funny. There's another video I've never seen before, but it's called Episode 2, Philosophy of Pants Dropping. It's a pretty good title. Okay, so let's get back to what I'm doing here. I want this. I just want to see how many I can make here. I might need one more black modifier. Oh, I think I have it. Because I have a full stack now. And then if I just burn 7 or less, making free action potion, that should be good. So 5. Yeah. I could go for that, I think. Let's just swap that over. And that. Okay, let's short sword in there. Ooh, another one. It's not dagger. 2 short swords and a wand. Let's save that wand for Jimmy. I can sell all the rest of that. And yeah? Okay, I'm gonna get out of here.
How may I aid you?
Oh,
Go in peace.
one more here.
Well met.
Okay.
Be careful.
Ah, fuck. Drives me nuts. I had my finger on the caps lock. I thought it was on shift. Like wastes of gold every time I do that, and I'm like Yeah, the only reason I'm even dividing this is because I'm like trying to make sure I don't do that. Okay, so it's been a few days, but every single time it annoys me. Okay, I wonder if I can go straight back to this. Yeah. But I wonder if that's actually the right price for them now. No. Actually, I'm just going to leave it at that. Okay, maybe I will undercut them. 95, 52, so I'll go 94, 49. Yeah? Oops, okay. 94, 49. Yep. I'll teach you to undercut me. Or not. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to eat that one that I drank, if you know what I'm saying. Because Lily Blackmouth is never particularly cheap, and I would need to get 3 of them. So that would be like 50 gold to make a gold, or less than a gold, so it's not really worth it. ROI. Okay, so then I want to buy some strangle kelp. I mean, sell some, and that will be 130. That's a weird jump, eh? From 130 to 259. Okay, well, I'm gonna go 199, and I don't care if it sells or not. I mean, it's nice when it does, right? Okay, so what else? I want to see if they've got an enduring cap that is affordable. No. Man, that's so annoying. Before this dude died, I had an enduring cap in his mailbox, and the mail doesn't transfer over. If I had only had it in the bank, and I only paid on that server like 8 gold for it or something. I thought it said on the on this info thing where it comes from, but it might have been a different add-on, or the add-on settings got messed for some reason. Okay, let's just have a little look here. That's what I thought. Okay, so about next time. So get rid of these. I talked all about them. I was thinking that I could go get those buffs at Camp T, and then head south. Man, why are my add-ons all messed up again? Or it may be that I've just done all the quests. But like, yeah, like grab the buffs here and then run down here because you can run fast. I think that's a escort, so that's no good. Yeah, and then continue on. Go to here, do a turn in, grab the flight path. These are, I mean, some of these are going to be doable. Just trying to figure out what the next best spot is. Like, I kind of burned out Stone Town the other day. I see. Could finish that quest. Could go do that one, but it's also spread out. Like I'd rather be doing something that's like a little more consolidated. This zone, oh, this zone seemed a little out of my range, yeah. I was also so surprised because I wandered in here expecting to grab the Horde flight path, but it's because I was used to playing on Alliance and there's a flight path here at Nigel's Point, but it seems like the Horde flight path is way over here. So it would mean like stealth creeping through this zone of like level 33 mobs might make it. Ooh, that reminds me though, I really love Feralus. There's some fun to be had fishing down here, even though you get chased by giants, but I mean, that's kind of the fun. Alright, well, I didn't really come to any conclusions there, but we'll see. There's got to be like a natural best place to be right now, but it doesn't feel like I'm being sent there so far. Oceanvale. Oh, I remember, actually, Hillsbrad has got quests in my range right now. This is one of them, to return to Thunderbluff, so that might be the place to go. Or Ashenvale, right? Yeah, those could work. That's where out here. Yeah, Ashenvale. That's the spot with multi-quests for me right now. Okay. Nice. Alright, that's it for me. I'll be back